Hello, Fambulem, una kushe kushe and Kabo again for another edition of the weekly program. They come to now from Voice of Salone Television. And me, we the host the program today, Nina Mohammed Cecil Kamara. And I get the co-host on the line. We go into this itself.
Well, hello everybody. This is Janet Mazamusa. Happy for day today. And yes, Mr. Cecil, I'm right here.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much, Madam Janet. We also get a wonderful guest again with you between us today. We get for discuss so many things them surrounded within the day-to-day life of people. So we get with guest, we go instead of going to this itself. I'm not sure your name, made into this itself.
Mina Aisha Jamila Kadabangura, Mina the Shabi and Shaz Creations, we're an all natural correctional skincare manufacturer in Silver Spring, Maryland.
Great to
Okay,
have
thank you very much, Aisha. Thank you very much, and we glad you join with Paddy Shoya today. And to review as them, I want to make one say today we discuss on two things. Them one, we talk about skincare, how you for take care of your skin, and secondly, we talk about divorce come after we forgiveness fail. So this is the second topic we're going for talk on. So now we talk on the skincare. We know say the skin now one of the largest organ of the system, and this skin here they accommodates anything. It can accommodate sickness can come inside, can pass through your skin. You know, they accommodate heat and cold. So like now as somebody when a skincare somebody want to ask you how somebody get able to take care of his skin first of all if we go into the program proper.
Well, skincare and regimens. We grow up in environments as Salone where we two-step skincare we get. One, soap or cleanser. Two, the moisturizer when a cream or lotion. Well, skincare vary from that. We get so many issues working going with the skin. Now we largest organ, now most protective layer. We they watch what do they eat, what they eat, but we know they watch what do they put on with skin. So skincare are really a diverse topic where I think so we all need for bring awareness to because of the environment we don't grow in. You know, we see chemical then what they put on with skin, we don't even know what's in the after effect, the side effects of them, but we they put on our skin. So we the awareness need for be bring we never bring the awareness to the community. Let people they understand say not so everything what they make not good for our skin.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much, madam. Mr. Cecil, can I chip in quickly?
No problem.
Yeah, so Aisha, me being a female, well, us, you and I being females around there, you know, the skin, like we say, is very sensitive and this and that and the other. For me, I find that as I'm getting older, my skin, they begin look different. You know, some days I really don't recognize my skin, you know, but I use moisturizer. I don't know whether it's the right one. I make what I see you want, so I go like for invest in this and see how this will help me. Other women, they within at my age, we don't pass 50, we don't, they 60. How they will benefit from this situation?
Okay, so now we talk basically on aging and skin. Okay, we
Yes.
feel say oh the age that itself will begin to take care of the skin. In depth of anti-aging, things that we can use for slow down the aging process, things that we can do for enhance the quality of the skin, for make the skin one color, glow, so that and radiant, right? So we
Yes.
wait till we don't let 40 before we begin do that day. But statistics show say for let your skin really pay you because the investment into your skin health and future, you first start at age 18. But nobody not tell you that
Yes.
day, right? So we dey choose moisturizer
Yeah.
because maybe you probably don't use them, you work for them, you not even
Yeah.
one that say, okay, if that doesn't work for me, it will complement what me they look for in my skincare regimen. First of all, are we even the practice skincare regimens? Let's start with that first. Most of we don't even get a skincare regimen. We don't even know say you get for clean your face that morning and you get for clean your face that night. Why? If you get oily skin, you dey produce a lot of sebum, what they call fats that salon. You dey produce all that in your
Yes.
face. If you don't take care of the
Yes.
skin, it dey end up for the acne prone skin, right? They'll begin breakouts. Then we end up with white heads, we end up with blackheads. And then as we dey
Yes.
get older, we dey also run into into healthier skin cells them where then they take longer for do the same thing when they do when you me 14, when you me 16,
Yes.
when you me 21. So you get for fair
Mm-hmm.
and medium, what's good for your skin, what's good work for your skin, and how you which processes you go through for make sure to enhance the quality of your skin. For instance, we were over 40, all right? We
Yes.
skin get turnover every 21 days. Now compared to 18-year-old where they turn over every 6 to 10 days. So we dey hold on to a lot of dead skin cells. So sometimes in there you dey see your skin, you look dull. But when was the last time we exfoliate? We get rid of the all the dead skin cells them. Everyday wash not they do that for we because everyday wash is just to take care of the cleansing of the skin. So for let you able help yourself, you need for exfoliate. When are the process of getting rid of dead skin cells. So if you don't do that, the skin they look dull, it they look like for say you older than you actually appear. If that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense.
Yeah.
Right, those certainly. And so what I want to say is that I'm glad that you're here today and we listen as them and we no say like we used to know in the salon. Skincare was just, you have a shower or a bath or whatever it is, you rub your nice cream where they make you smell nice. You not be no say na like like we say na a regimen. You for not do in the morning, evening. By the time I was in my early 20s, I was doing that because in Liberia, Liberia and the women they joke with the skin. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
I learned that stuff. You get you what you they use for scrub your face, what you they use for rub na your face, and then in the morning the same process, you skin, you this and that. But as you go through a childbearing period, sometimes you relax, you not try too much. But then when you get to over 40, 50 now, that beautiful skin where you been get everybody say, you body fine up. All on begin look one kind color. So woman then they listen to this. A lot of women not they talk about it bothers you because you look in the mirror and say to yourself, where did that beautiful skin go? But then, like you said, you just given the answer. You didn't care much. Invest too much into it. You don't wait, but is it late to start the regimen? Is
No, it's
it
not.
late? Is it something?
No, it's not. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not. No, it's never
Okay.
too late. Skincare an investment into you,
Well,
the health of your skin, right?
Yes.
Being the
Yes.
biggest organ, what I can tell people
Yes.
them. Okay, let's talk about cleanser
yeah.
first. There's so many different
Yes.
cleansers that we can use for skin, not also. But what don't
Yes.
cleanse them? What you need to do for protect the skin after you don't cleanse? Like me,
Yes.
so I get acne prone skin, right? And I also
Yes.
concerned about aging. So after I don't
Yes.
clean my skin, I get to go the one extra step and use a toner. A lot of people know they use toner than their skin. What in toner they do to the skin? So let's say you don't clean the
Mm.
skin now. You feel say you don't clean fine, oh, it
Yes.
intercellular in between the skin cells, the dirty still there under there. When you use toner, that toner they go pull that excessive dirty in between the skin them. So it good for
Okay.
use toner. It dey also help for finish the cleansing process. It dey also help for pull the dirty. It dey also help for prepare the skin for the next skincare regimen. When happen for this serum. Now
Mm-hmm.
everybody dey because if okay you don't clean the skin, you
Yeah.
don't put the toner. Now the serum get the most important job for can do to the skin because
Yes.
serum then concentrated, then focus on agenda. So if na anti-aging serum they use like retinol serum, like collagen serum, then they go make sure say they keep the body and the skin they look healthier and younger and radiant, right? If na acne you get, then you go focus on acne serum. If na dry skin you get, you go focus like on hyaluronic acid. So you go find serum the way go complement what's in your problem. It makes sense. So that is skincare number 3 then.
Okay.
Not also.
It does. Yes.
Yeah.
I've just learned in just 5 minutes. You don't give me a lesson where I feel to say we go before they carry on. Me personally, go to carry this on from time to time because I'm at the age now where if I not do this, I will look old past how I actually be. So I want to say thank you very much. This is really good, Mr. Cecil. You want to fire something in?
Yeah, I know say you don't highlight some of the importance of taking care of the skin. Now I know say now you did behind this SARS question. You able to tell me more about this SARS question and how it come about?
Oh yes, I love to. You know, what me they grow up in Salone, me granny me dey know one village wey dem call Jimmy Babo. So me granny, people that they come out all over, they come, they make either they mix all kind leaf them together. You know, me sabi make lotion. They add oil panna. He say go try am for pain, for dark spot, for discoloration, any kind They do am. They also make soap them because I get terrible skin. As you touch me, I don't break out, and I still do. So during that process, I don't learn really. I mean, just no say they do am. My mama back me they make soap where I get hyperpigmentation and allergic reaction them. So I know that. So now me can get three picking and gone. The first one I count eczema. The second one, it carries psoriasis. The third one, it carries eczema and psoriasis. So between them all the medicine that we get contain steroid. When we get side effects with them, we mona them. So now I can begin think, I say, well, if I can call me mama and make that soap when we make for me, so tell them to get the skin go better. So now my say, me and they come back to America. So I begin for carry the picking and go. He make them soap then day. I bring the soap then come back. I begin give away, begin give people that before you know now one lady they call Amina to Sankona ICB soap. Now use them. Now I go make YouTube video. Now so this business come about too.
Wow. Wow. Great.
Wow, great story.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. 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 Want to say something? Okay.
No, I want to.
You want to tell me? Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Madam Janet. Go ahead.
My banter, Madam Bangura, I must say, inspirational story. You know?
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Exactly. I know say it will be difficult, but I don't know you get able to tell me one or two things the way you can put together for get this TRW, this na soap you use or na cream you make.
Will they make all organic therapeutic soaps them? Will they make creams? Will they make lotions? Will they make exfoliation products them? We got a whole skincare line. We get, I think as of now, we don't
So
make
at least they use for do this thing here, or you get other way they use.
Well, we they use leaves, we they use essential oils them, we they use therapeutic oils them, and we they use herbs and spices also.
Okay, so like how long have you done this business here?
This now is 6 years. Now 6 years is in business. Wow. We take Turkey. We also get FDA approval. We also we get a license, we patented, we trademark, and we get a whole bunch of specialists that we work with for bringing the line to life. So they don't say what they but we take Turkey.
Okay, so like this tier where they make so for let people go benefit from them because I'm not saying right now plenty business they go online or whatever. You can do them again online where somebody get able order where they able reach them direct to say they get delivery or whatsoever.
Yes, we get soaps, lotions, serums, scrubs. We also na Amazon certified manufacturer, so the Amazon US only. We also did a Walmart.com US only. We also get websites, chascreations.com. We can order, we send them all over the place. I put me WhatsApp, when I put my WhatsApp number up, people that can contact me through WhatsApp, we do free consultation. Important for we know the problem before we know how to address the problem. So we really rather people than call and get a free consultation so then we're gonna know their skincare issues, so we're gonna suggest the right things that we're there for use.
Thank you. Well, when you talk about free, you talk about consultation. Mr. Cecil, I just want to chip in quickly. You know, Madam Bangura, we talk about consultation. It's very important because we do we go online, just blindly buy any kind of thing. We use them, you know. But if like an example now, if there's a free consultation, I could call you up and say, Aisha, you know, my skin don't begin look dull, I don't begin get black dots and where they appear on my skin. It wasn't like that. Is this part of aging? What is missing here? You know, because I get some medical well, I'm diabetic. I don't know whether it go affect my skin or whatever that is. But when you get the consultation, it does allow for people buy waiting. They prescribe waiting go fit them, waiting go work for them. You know, not a one fits all. So that area is very important for our putter out there to say, well, listen, you're not just going on Amazon US only for buy the Aisha product, but you can call her for consultation. She will guide you for no say yes. If you get dry skin, I've got dry skin. You know, it go say, well, you know what, you get dry skin, and this you go do. You know, you look when you talk about the regimen. You know what? I don't like talking down or another joke safe. You know, I wake up in the morning now. I'm not talking for call you on WhatsApp. We go for do the consultation, and I want to put me in your books. I want to be able to buy every month so that I will continue because I have to be honest. The other day I looked at the mirror. I said, Oh no, I am getting too old. So I should say a lot of women, a lot of women will have the same concern. As as we begin lose, you become menopausal. You find out, say, even the weight issue they come on. You and I know that if you, well, you must have friends around you where them begin getting situation there. So it is really exciting to be on this program, being a female. Mr. Cecil, I know say you you would listen up for your wife because though
Yeah.
she's young, but Madam
Well,
say that from this age
because
here, now him
getting
this age here it will
special.
start the regime. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Exactly. Like we women as well. We say we can look neglect some of them in there. But like waiting Aisha they talk, that they very good
Yeah.
for at least let we use them at times.
Yes.
For take very good care of the skin. Because I believe that some of them in they then get
Mm-hmm.
thing they really protect some of the thing that we want for inside the skin. Then they get waiting on for
Yes.
anti. Now people can use some creams them where they bleach or they remove their skin. That product that we get it bleach or not. And again, I want to tell me waiting at the effect of bleaching.
Okay, so now that's a wonderful question they don't come up with. We don't know, so we do go ahead and do them. Education, like powerhouse, right? For let you learn from one thing, go then you effectively make you make a better judgment call, not so. So you don't ask
Yes.
two things. We
Yeah.
are all organic, premium skin correctional manufacturer. So let me explain that this more. When you get chance, use yourself to your own private space. When I look your body, this midsection, it lights past the rest of your body.
Mm-hmm.
You go look, you go see area all light, but you don't dark. With me neck and me face no match, all there sun damage. Cream the whole they use product. You go see
True.
na sun damage. You
True.
really protect your skin. So we job na Shaz creation. Now for bring into one complexion. The way God give you, will not the bleach tire. The way God give you, now they try to
Okay.
bring back. So they do through teaching and through the skincare, through the products, them gradually. If you look me, all team match. I don't want to make couple, just in case you don't want to. All team match me face. Me face
Yes.
match me neck.
It's almost the same.
Even the elbow match me. So the
Yes.
elbow, I don't get problem there because bleach me skin. Into
Mm-hmm.
one color over time, bring the skin healthy and a glow that anytime I go, I don't care if I get blemish, the curtain I get breakouts, but you see the overall health of the skin say healthy. So that's very
Yes.
important. So then I
Yes.
when we all want white, we all want yellow. Well, guess what? If you want yellow, you get for begin member. What's in the ingredients when they make days to ready? 10 days to lighting you
So
skin.
wedding.
Well, yes, well, 10 days to everything. I don't see that commercially.
Yeah.
But anyway, remember, say, what's in they put
Exactly.
inside a hydroquinone, a natural
Yes.
version of that. They to get rid of that. So we know they use the natural version, oh, and the natural version self, FDA say you can only use 1%. If you
Mm-hmm.
cream the oil they use around, they get 60%, 80%. You know the chemical damage where it can cause to your skin. Me not talk
Let me
about like
see.
you go find out the FDA website. They put warning out. People then they go comatose because of the
Yes.
mercury with inside them. The mercury.
Oh my goodness.
So one hydroquinone, one mercury, and the last one they don't begin add now steroids. Can you
Jesus.
contradiction of your
Mm-hmm.
skin? The
Yeah.
biggest organ, until they put on the skin, they end up inside the body alone, don't forget.
Yes.
When you end
Yeah.
up inside there, you begin get all kinds of disease, them, all kinds of illness. You don't know the originator. You don't know
Yes.
certain people here, they're not even get licensed for make them cream here. If them ban at them country, and no one call the country name, why then they sell them to win a salon?
Mm-hmm.
Una go look them up.
Yeah.
Una get Google. Two countries
Yes.
in Africa they
Yeah.
don't and all them cream in the country, but when they sell all them cream
Mm-hmm.
in a salon, but they're not selling in the country. Then they make it only
Yeah.
for exporter to we.
Yeah.
And once
Mm-hmm.
you get for happy, you don't go bleach fine, you don't yalla, but the hand they all look like waiting. The elbow, they
Look
don't
up.
see them for color
Yeah.
people.
We've
So you
seen
don't
a
they
lot.
don't come back to now.
Well, you know what, Aisha, I gotta be honest. What they me 30, 40s. I get a particular cream where they buy. I know say na it's then they send out to a bleaching cream. Now just for keep your skin healthy and nice and everything. I mean they use that and they constantly. I mean it was like a I was using it religiously, if you know what I mean. So but
I know.
fair and white. I don't know if you're familiar with that cream there. Fair and white.
Yes. Yes.
I get the soap, I get the cream, I get the serum, I get the this, I get it that. It was a serious winning. But after some time, I was just reading one day online. Now I find out say, this you get plenty inside, you know. So I stop them straight away once I get the information. But however, waiting I want to say here is why it's so important for you to be here today. Now because Salone, the bleaching business now na serious thing with the girl then they play with. Then they invest in,
Even man they say
then
they're
they
going to
invest
beach
in.
now. Man, they're going to
Yeah,
beach now.
yeah, I see man them, yes, then they go into them. But what I want to ask you, the
Mhm.
bleaching will never stop. But how, what thing you go talk, what thing you go prescribe, we go help for do damage control. Because this is about damage control really.
Oh, well, remember say now, when you don't get any
Yes,
steroids here, you don't get the mercury, you get poison from them. So what we they tell
yes.
people, they say, you can
Mm-hmm.
look beautiful any shade. Trust me when I tell you. I get clients that wear dark skin. I know I'm called corporate,
Yes.
they name them. I get clients that will get dark skin. If they don't glow that skin down, they don't bring them to a healthy shade. You say for you like you
Yes.
jealous that we see them,
Yes.
right? Because their skin they
Mm-hmm.
glow, it healthy, they look younger than you. You don't they use
Yes.
bleaching cream, you don't use 20, you don't look 20 years older. You get all kinds of
Mm-hmm.
skin issues them. You get dark spots, you get pigmentation, you get hyperpigmentation, you get pimples there where you get blackhead like nobody in business because now the side effects of hydroquinone and mercury that day. And we don't
Yes.
know that. We just dey continue. So what's me tell people and what's I dey advise people,
Yes.
apart from the side effects and everything else with
Mm-hmm.
the cause, you look beautiful in your own shade where God done for
Mm-hmm.
you. Bring that beauty day out. If we get for do anything for open that skin day to a better color, for make you sure say you yourself look healthy and
Yes.
glow, you will get alternative them we go bring you skin can done. I'm not saying go bring you color can done, but by the time when you don't bring out all shade, you yourself go gladly with this with the result. The lightness, yes, we all want some, but not so
Right.
light healthy for we because that light say they come with other pre-existing or conditions that we go lead to where you self go say, maybe I'm not me for do
Mm-hmm.
that day.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Thank you
yeah.
very much, Madam Aisha. Yeah. We get a video we go on for the technical team go
We
play
get
for
a
we
viewer. We get
uh, about this. Yeah. Madam Janet, you want to say
I don't
something?
know whether we get. Sister, I don't know whether we get a viewer. We don't know whether we get a caller on the line or you want to read the viewer them the statement when they left and comments them. Sister, can you see the screen?
I'm not see any comments. I'm not see any comment.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
One somebody say yes.
Aisha, can you see? Can you see any of the comments, Aisha?
Yeah,
Can you
he
see the
says
Yeah,
comments
and
on
I,
the
and,
screen?
and let us see if I dey see them. And we several see them. Let's see if I dey able to see the
Yeah.
comments them.
actually, I did see them.
Can you
I
read
did see
them?
them.
If you can see them.
Yeah,
Okay.
they say you need a consumer watchdog. This now one of when man pass man. I send this comment here. He say Sierra Leone need. Then we get Kenny Sako. We also say what about the baby odor? In the ask, say small picky them they can get some odor with it. They say if the team, give help or what you go able to discuss about this baby odor. So these are the comment and first we come up. Let me get the technical
Uh-huh.
team, make we play for with the video. Then from there now we go discuss about this baby odor way this possible ask and other possible we
Okay.
say we need for the watchdog. Yeah, technical team over to you.
Do you
Right.
stress out about your skin? Do you freak out when you break out? Try Shaw's Creations organic body products at Leisure World Plaza, Silver Spring, Maryland.
For dry skin, try Shaw's Creations. For psoriasis, try Shaw's Creations. For eczema, Try Shaw's Creations. For acne, pimples, melasma, pigmentation, try Shaw's Creations.
Call us today at 240-560-6492.
Natural, effective skincare? That's what you want, and we want it for you. Come, experience Shaw's Creations Organic Skincare and Med Spa, offering corrective soaps, anti-aging serums, and moisturizers to purify, cleanse, and transform your skin. New customers save 20%. To experience glowing skin, visit Shaw's Creations Organic Skincare and Med Spa in Silver Spring, Maryland, at the Leisure World Plaza.
Thank you. Back to the other segments of the show. Remember, see, we the program tuna in Mohammed Cecil, and we also get the co-host, we Madam Janet. We guest now. We talk about skincare. Now, one and Texas is one so to say yes. I say we Sierra Leone need a consumer watchdog. So, what do you say? What do you want to say about that?
Question for me, right?
Yeah.
So now we realize I know say thing Tranga Salone and Sierra Leone. I know say a lot of issues that they come on Sierra Leone, maternal health, healthcare issues, accommodation, housing, all that are important. But we also get to realize say if the skincare product the way they trigger into the community, if then also the fact that it get to be harmful or detrimental to the community, then you will very right for saying we need to forget a watchdog system or get a way for minimize some of them products. And over the run the way they get high mercury, high hydroquinone. We need to get some form of a regulation for bring less of them products into the community. So now the one aspect of that question that I think the second question we go towards baby where they get odor, right? So to that view, how old are these kids? Now we talk about like a teenager, we talk about a brand new baby, because brand new baby don't forget odor. If that happen, there's something wrong somewhere. Brand new baby don't forget odor, because brand new baby they get a baby sense where you want just continuously hug them and be close to them, right?
Yeah.
So I need for know the age what that was that baby because baby can be up to 25, baby can be 50. So I want to know the age of that baby. So if we talk teenager or young pikin when I like 7 to 11, maybe they go through hormonal changes early, right? Maybe we need to introduce deodorants to that baby. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Maybe they perspire a lot. So very much that today. That guest they can tell me the age of that pikin. I'll really go like consultation for continue.
Okay, yeah. Say,
body odor. Okay, body odor. So let's go into body odor for a minute. It is terrible that we were, even me, when I first come now America, the first time my sister buy for me the deodorants, right? Because we perspire a lot, we not get a deodorant system we don't grow up with, right? So deodorant is very important. Why? They minimize perspiration and they also help for camouflage the smell of sweat, right? So that's one. Number two back, we they wash, but we know they wash for long. So we really know they pull the dirty and the smell per we, and we know they get good hygiene into practice. So hygiene very important. So if we get rid of body odor, we need for all practice good hygiene. Wash clean. Make sure say you rinse your body clean. What we don't do, I'm not saying hard for we use the word, but if you don't get deodorants, I remember when they grew up, then they use lem. You remember that, Andy?
Yeah.
Then they use lem for get rid of. So we don't need deodorants. Yes, people that they use lem. You know, the other thing, but we're very salt. Salt's very because if you know bad odor, you can use that. But number one back, if now girl picking, you go, or even man, if I forget rid of the hair around you areas them like people say they sweat because when they hear the follicles and they hold on to the smell also. So things that we can put in place for get rid of that.
Thank you so much, Madam Asha. You know what you don't describe, so even in a relationship setting, some of them here can affect a relationship. You know, you get your man, you get buckle here online auntie, it is sweat, you know, and you don't want to offend him. how can you go around this? You buy a nice spray for them and tell us, say, hey, honey, we got to reduce some of that hair underneath your armpit. We're not going to laugh about that. But so other women are very aggressive. You want to tell him he smells, you want to tell him he sweats. It's going to be any human being. You will offend them. But I think to say, honestly, Aisha, if you know what she did to that, you don't believe. It's about teaching women how to groom. Even you picking safe,
Yes.
like we talk about when they begin between 7 and 12. If the boy picking they can smell stronger. If you get that one, it's like, oh, so you get quickly,
Yeah.
so you get for introduce that body spray and stuff like that. Encourage them for wash and everything, blah blah blah. But when it comes to the adult, you have a husband at home. You love him, so you get for groom him. But how for do him? If you meet man with guys, man we proud, we man get ego. How do you go around this? Because a woman has been always this issue before. One program we get. How do you go around this? Mr. Sister, you know, man, no. Answer we first, but before we go to me, Madam Aisha.
Yeah. So, Madam Asha, what make you explain? Let answer the question, because let's just go.
Okay, so I got a good question answer. Okay, if you really, let's say you're in a relationship with somebody, right? You don't notice say you get body odor. There's few things you can do. You buy soap, it smell fine. You just replace all your soap. Nice and simple. You don't say nothing, right? So now one way down they replace the soap the way they use. So soap they will get the deodorant into the soap, right? Now one way down there. The second way also, you see outside in your toiletries and they, right? Just go buy one, not nice way. You don't talk nothing. Just go buy one deodorant and come put on the you don't understand it? The same way you go buy one nice cologne back if I can put on the then gradually if you see the person that use them, but in the see they use your own, then you go see say if with time so say go begin pick up on the hint say maybe I for begin use deodorant. Also, then if you back then you can buy man shaver for her.
Yeah.
Let's try for gradually you can tell somebody and show somebody what you want to do without talk boku. Alright?
Yes,
exactly.
You need to that person they begin notice say, hey, maybe I for do this. Then if you see you don't buy the cologne, you don't sit on there 1-2 months. One day one of the common for just spray. Hey, Papa, let's see how this goes spray by you. I go let for that smell your sense because the cologne and perfume they come to mix with your chemistry for getting a smell, right? So you can find way for go around all that today.
Yes,
I don't think say it offensive for let's say, oh, I want to try this cologne. I don't think say that will be offensive. In a possible way, like you said, pick up on the small things and say, well, I begin using here. Because we all need to be open to change.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Yes. But Mr. We're talking about men who are men who are difficult, men who are proud. We get ego problem. You don't know how, if you got to tread carefully around them, make it not go offend them. Like for example, a long time ago, a kind of conversation came up between me and somebody, and I said, oh, I like my man to smell this way. I got all the products, and they were very nice, expensive, put it all together. Now skincare stuff when I for man them, for morning, evening time, and this and that. He likes them. I was shocked. And he said, oh, I will try, I will try them. If you like them, that's how you want me to smell. I like it. I was shocked because all that man they go say, what you they tell me?
Because you know why? Some man they make the ego get in the way. You understand and see? And they go feel the man who didn't play. But we got for all realize say we're there in a society now. Well, all mama look good, all mama smell good. So you get for type of men way for match that gap there. We therefore left we wayward habits them and we wayward trick them and start for embrace what to the community the whole day. Even now, all over the world, all man they dress fine, all man they look good, all man they wear wig, all man they do things. So you just again for say, oh well, maybe it's about time I change my opinion. I not say me and man will get ego, but sometimes we need to put the ego down and look at the overall picture at hand.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. I believe that these products here, we still got forget one for do sample. Let me know exactly how it work at the system. Now, yeah, we need to shine this the body. We were in a salon now. We see plenty of products them, and some of them products they are same person. It make them where people notice say they work, they change the name, then they make another different name, then they see another different people make them. So this now the problem now what we get now this country here. Somebody sent me for buy for cream for dandruff, same pikin with the black white something like dandruff, thick one. I buy for I wanted because me can go on frequently. I buy a come, me say apply, me no work. I buy other different products, but he come back, he apply, no work. Other different, up to treat them. Work. That's where them people are waiting they can do. So like for we now as we will not get them product in the end. You now don't believe in the product. You get a sign a salon where you go where they do the same business or you not get sign a salon.
We don't get Senate Salone, but I want branch into Sierra Leone in 2023 because I believe say people will benefit from the product. But in fairness to the product that they way to describe, I want talk something quick. When you buy a product, what okay, let's say for instance dandruff, now a bacterial infection, right? Or now dry skin or over excessiveness of hair follicles. When you buy something, now bigger the big now. If you then age 0 to age 12, it'll take 4 to 6 weeks for it really begin to see any effect. Yeah. If not real product, even a natural product. So I'll make sure say I get that one in the out to the community. If you now age 14 to age 21, it'll take 35 days for it begin to see the results. If you older, it'll really take anywhere from 21 to 45 days for let your skin cells turn over before you begin see results.
Okay.
If not a prescription. I want to make sure say we understand that. So in all fairness, all other manufacturer them, you get to be patient, you get to be do your due diligence, you get to be consistent with the products for let you see say the product work. Not so prescription. Prescription are different category. These are over-the-counter products. So and most of them when they say natural, then they take a little longer for work than the chemical products. So I want to make sure say in fairness to all manufacturers them make a pinpoint than the out.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Manchacha. I don't know, Madam Janet, you got anything for say again?
Well, yes, I just want to say to Aisha that this not will just be your one and only program. We will say you will come from time to time for educate we. Because truly speaking, we need a lesson there. So as women, them, we don't grow up in Sierra Leone, with mama, then we don't know much. So we self just grow up in that way. And the only way you don't come outside, now you can begin buy, put here, make so. But with this kind of thing where you don't introduce. So for me, what is very exciting is the whole idea that we get for do consultation. Hey, mama, I should do up this phone so. Yeah, we ready or what they call.
It will be my pleasure. It will be
So,
my pleasure.
you come in England. You come in England.
So, yeah. So what are the worry one for say to the viewers and now we the look we and we the listen at the radio? What are the worry one for tell them about taking care of the skin, especially the SARS problem.
My number one advice to anybody to take care of his skin, you need to get a skincare regimen together. That is so important for you. You need to know which combination of skincare products are for use. That is very, very much important to you. Some products in fact they get interaction. One chemical can interact with the other one. Instead of you get the result you want, you go get total opposite of that result. Not so. So you want to make sure say the products the way they use them, all they work cohesively together. Then one not interact with the other one. One will. Let's say, for instance, that pimples you want to solve, then you go end up forget something. We not solve the pimple, but make the pimples worse because of other products we don't come mixed together. So it best for you stick to one skincare line. The number one dandy. Stick with them 4 to 6 months. If you not see somebody, then go to somebody else. But you get to forgive the products and the and product time for work. Number one. Number two, you get to be consistent. Number three, and you get to make sure say the product they work for your own skin type where you buy them for. Not all good for Jane, go good for Peter. Not all good for Peter, good for Aisha. So you got to make sure, say, the combination of the product and the work come in cohesively for you, and that they in effect what you want to accomplish.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much, Madam Aisha. As we be telling today, say the program we dey run now 2 in 1. We don't talk about skin caring, how to take care of the skin, and this has production. And this product here we sister the distributor we sell. So now we get again another topic where we talk about say if forgiveness fail inside relationship, wetin go be the next thing if the divorce go carry inside. You know why people like him divorce? Some of them see how they talk, but like when they talk about body odor, you know, say it can upset
Mm-hmm.
your partner.
Uh-huh.
And some of them
Yeah.
say some people not they able this guy for settle them or for you know say that in a you problem, but because of ego or shyness, you know, you go put them
Mm-hmm.
aside, you take as some careless something, not knowing that it affects your partner greatly. And if you don't upset your
Mm-hmm.
partner, then enable to move on again with you, waiting for come up next. We almost say divorce, nothing way the creator God frown at. You know, even
Mm-hmm.
divorce can now we better we know they give for settle and divorce go inside. So like Madam Janet, I don't know what you get for say for this topic here.
Thank you, Mr. Cecil, and thank you, Aisha, for staying on with us. For me, a divorce now where you say we're going to say pata, the relationship don't work, pata, we're able to fix them, we they go. But then the question to ask, what did they lead to this pata part the relationship? The way Aisha the entire so now, it's very timely for we get Aisha. We get situation them na relationship. Whether na body the way Aisha say, whether na body odor, whether na just unreasonable conduct, you get person where not they listen, woman do what you want, care, whatever. Some of them small things so they fall under unreasonable conduct or unreasonable behavior. But you not go really go to court and say, oh, I want divorce Sissy now because this man, they agree for listen, what it rob cream or whatever. You just go just say, class, where I go talk to that outside. So
Why
yeah, but what's very important, Naya, now the idea that, you in a relationship setting, now understanding and get them, communication, like what we get
yeah,
pastor last week, used to say everything what we dey try for do, if we're able for communicate them. If you wife they do something or your husband they do something where like, you for able to come in a respectable manner, we will make that person there it go come out, una get open and frank conversation without the confrontation. You know what I mean? So some of them divorce issue
yeah,
like so if person come to me and ask for advice and say, oh, my man they cheat on me and therefore I want for divorce him, I go ask him few questions. Fulfill the form for you not to know the problem or the divorce now 3 months they take. If you get a good reason why you the divorce, it not go be a problem. But make you always ask woman them. If not cheat no more, you man cheats by you, now make you one divorce. Because now we setting again, Cecil. Don't forget say the African setting. Man where they go keep woman as then they frown on
yeah,
her. You know that and also
yeah,
the
yeah,
society that they
yeah,
go society open. If man they go keep other woman, they go say, but left the man go. But if you woman go keep other man, hey,
yeah.
the man go divorce you before you
Problem.
wink you eye open. You
You know,
don't divorce, you don't take it. Yeah.
yeah, like what you say. So you know, say the society, especially the South we you know, say we don't country now. We get different types of
Yeah.
marriages. We get
Yeah, that's right.
the customary, we get yes, of course. All the marriages and then gets the own way of how they do they
They get
marry
your
them.
laws. Yes,
When it comes
yes,
to
I've got.
divorce, yeah,
Yeah.
then
Mm-hmm.
the way how they tackle them. You understand? When it come out talk about the
Yeah.
culture, we say, you
Mm-hmm.
know, the oppression is too much for the woman them. You know, they see some
Yes.
man, they bully the woman, they oppress the woman too much, but the family
Mm-hmm.
they say, "Who be a day,
Now for beer. Yeah.
be a
Now
na
be,
for be
yeah.
a na for
Mm-hmm.
pikin more, na for
Yeah.
this one for that one." So
Especially if
in
na
that area,
customary
they
marriage.
also like anything for what for that side, eh?
Well, within Aisha now we guess now. So, Aisha, we all come and say,
Yeah,
we know say customary marriage mean boku. before people and begin going at before we people and begin member now for be going at church or going at mosque for go married. Now custom marriage been there. Like my papa so my papa say one year like beautiful woman, they go to him people, they go put collar there, then they say, okay, you like this man, they say yes.
Yeah.
Okay, when are you can go. That's customary marriage,
Yeah.
you know. So what thing go happen
Yeah.
in that relationship the way you man they beat you because you maybe you don't want that, but my papa business and net man just say wait anytime where you say no, they beat you good, and then drive you go to the people left,
Yes.
then the people left. So go back. I even say you want that man, they go there back, you know. So Aisha, what I want to really ask you, you think so that don't change from those days to now, customary marriage and how things that
Well,
they arrange there?
we still get some people then we still do that because I still I
Yes.
did but think but I think so we don't also get to a situation that we get as civilized as we get as we the universe they influence we some of we they retaliate
Yes.
now. You understand it? See? Some of the young people they say no, I don't want that, they run away, we go lead to another issue. But I think say also the
Yes.
parents they don't begin calm down. More the older generation maybe, but the younger generation, but just so we young parents and they see say they're not so effective way for happiness for you begin. Right? Because that is very important. You begin happiness important. You begin for let sit on that man also we go glad day important to you the parents and because whatever behavior get for me, whatever happen between you and that man, they get for we and come back to you. Alright? So a lot of people don't begin change, and
Yeah.
even though we still get people that they still do them. Some tribes and they were in a customary. I don't want to call name there, but some tribes in a salon when I've seen a customary for letting friend man for the beginning, which I don't think is the
Mm-hmm.
ideal
Yeah.
situation. I think say we all forgive we beginning the choice for they will because if they love each other, then get a good understanding of each other. The longevity of the marriage is more viable than if they're not sabi each other, they're not even care for each other, but then they're together because of the pressure of the parents them or the community at large. And I think it's a wise choice for what for continue for do.
Yes. So in that setting the way you don't describe, so outside the woman, not want the man. How the parents them, how then they handle them? Because at this line disturbing to me. How then they handle them?
Yes, Madam Janet, like that area this so you know say I go say last year or so we do a program when I
Yes.
say why the marriages of uneducated people last longer, you know, than
Mm-hmm.
the educated people.
Yes.
You
Mm-hmm.
understand it? One day, that's one
Yes.
thing, and one day. You see, we people that they will not be get education. Then if they
Mm-hmm.
can say the man 100% right. The man get 100% rights for do them whatever to them want for do to them. You understand? Even if they go lately complain to the parents, them parents go kick them out, say go back to your man. Even if they go
Yes.
to chief go say no, you no get right. Saying that your man, anything you do, you get right for them. You understand? Eh? But
Mm-hmm.
now we on
Yes.
generation where civilization on day, where the travel say I go say 50-50 or whatsoever. Everybody in here don't
Mm-hmm.
open. You don't stay for
Mm-hmm.
Nakuman, you know fine. Even in religion they talk Islam when me know forbid woman, no, in encourage them, if we not you understand eh? For the
Yes.
oppressed woman. So some of that thing they where you don't oppress woman to a point that we not there again for push, then it go begin to misbehave. It go misbehave now where you self not go able for cope up with that behavior again, where maybe you go call for divorce. You understand? Eh? So these are some of the things
Mm-hmm.
then we happen. Like myself, I get a story where like who Madam Janet be explained to me last week, but waiting be happen to say to forgiveness. Myself, the first
Yes.
woman we are married, now just 3 months we take we divorce guy side. You know,
Mm-hmm.
fights. You know, it go to a point where myself unable bear anymore, unable bear. I'm not called for divorce because I know waiting they be enam. But I tell you man say and na Muslim, as I married other woman. And him be don't come out like himself already. Then him mama don't go to take him, he put on a house. So what me say no man, I say and me not there go, he married other woman. And that's how we just say. So they look at him say, oh, this what he don't talk so he mean him. And they look say the married he don't. Because people don't tire. Parents don't cry, don't talk.
Mm-hmm.
The people and the people who take us the marriage, they say they don't come. People check them, pastor, they don't come, they don't talk. We know they self pull on. So you don't see, relationship, they go to a side where we're not again for a course. We're not for a course. Una way they make, una say good tire, but we're not going to say, make them divorce. So, then we're not going to talk. Make them talk for themselves.
Yeah.
Yes. So, like, yeah, in that situation, yeah, what do you think of that one there, Madam Janet?
Well, you know, what would they talk so now, and feel to say today? We're talking about customary marriage. Because customary marriage, now the divorce situation, it's tricky and it's difficult. You know, you're not going to just grab no more today
Yeah.
because your man don't do something or your man don't go keep him on the street. You say, you go to the people and say, or you go to the chief them or the people who are married and say, I want divorce. You know, they walk that with it. But the woman, then still they go through the hardship, even though then they go through domestic violence, then they go through a lot of stuff inside the marriage, you know. But parents them and the people away whether the community, they say, I forgot be a day, I forgot be a day. How would they for manage? Because at this we don't say that different. I no one call the country name. You know, where the person in a Christian marriage, because they afraid for waiting people and will talk. Even that married he die. You know, man that come he die. Not a one story, not a two story them. So look at the customer in marriage thing, normal say. Customer in marriage is fine, but also it gets in difficult side. Aisha, what do you think?
We get a caller on the line. We get a caller on the line. Yes, caller. You outside the call phone. Yeah, the caller still on the line. You name outside the call phone. Okay, Madam Janet, you can go ahead. I think the call on cuts.
I think it is online. You just want to they come clean and clear. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
You name outside the call phone. Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yes.
Okay, so this is just a quick call to say. So when you say Matilda, of course, Matilda they call.
Yeah, of course. I get the voice.
Go... Hello.
Yeah, we
get
you.
Yes,
okay, yeah, good. The show cannot go on and end without an call and let people know. Listen, you support what you know. You talk about what's been tried, proved, tested, and proven. Okay. One thing I can tell you about Shaz Creation, the products of Shaz Creation, tried, tested, and proven. Me, Matilda, I know they put me much by something if I not don't try, I not don't test and approve saying a correct business. Me much too sharp because if not to correct business, now me self now, now me they go disgrace the postage. So for make me Matilda call and put me name and co-sign for something, not so because I'm not endorsing the products. Let me just be clear. I'm not endorsing the product because I am a spokesperson for the product. I'm not endorsing the product because, you know, I'm a paid spokesperson. I am a paid sponsor. No. I have no financial affiliation with this product. Now, me said they take me money, me Matilda, I buy. Because I like good things. I like things that are organic. I like things that work for the body and work properly for the body. You know, recently me one family say, "Auntie, you do not grow old. You always look the same." Well, I guess for the body, underneath for the body, skincare is very important. You know, and there is something within our community we need to talk about.
Now I know what's making the shine so now on TV. So now Shaz Creation that you use. I don't study you secret now. Aisha, Mr. They come home.
Matilda don't be with me, I think 4 years.
If you want to make me body, listen, me body be fine like butter, but now it's sweet like goat milk.
Yeah, I tell you, what if you
I don't think it
You,
depends. I don't think
So
it
it's the
depends.
first one. The corner be see Matilda in body is fine like butter, but now it's smooth like goat milk. If una one day una no side for go shares creation, I cannot speak enough of the. But obviously, it takes time. Like me, so I don't suffer from over 10 years of hyperpigmentation. I remember even as a little girl, where people like say, Matilda, all your body so nice and clear and fine, but then your face dark. And as I go older, that's how my face became darker and darker and darker. And sometimes I thought it was genetic, but I was in my 30s when I found out, say, this not got nothing to do with genetic, or this not acute hyperpigmentation I get on the face. And then I guess now something back where they call molasses. So it took me a lot of studying and finding out, and obviously a lot of conversation with Miss Aisha, the proprietress of Shaz Creation, for even up till now, 3 years on, we are still trying to really get my skin to what, not my skin, but my face, because me issue na my face, right? My face to what it should be, so that it match me entire body. Where you look me from uptake and down, na the same thing, right? Because of that hyperpigmentation, they get for over 10, 15 years of stuff, and it takes a while. You have to be patient with it. If na Jamawa's product they look for, they are black, tomorrow are shine, don't come there. I will tell you, Matilda, don't come there, because like I said, it's been 3 years I've been on this product, and I'm still trying to get to where my optimal, where I'm supposed to be, and then maintain. I know they bleach. That make I can tell people, they say, dear beg, if you see, I know they use filter, but I know how to use the sunlight properly to make myself appear a certain way. But when you see me, now me you see. When you see me, they see bleaching for me, they see rub cream for me, you see a nice, glowing, well-maintained skin. So yes, I endorse the product as Matilda Cole, and I will always endorse the product. And I get for can't take over on our show one day, because we get for can't talk about the inside woman business, and then they are the kick will come out at the show that Saturday day. So I go can't talk about inside how woman they
You're
need
very
to take
welcome to
care of the
handle those,
inside, because Miss Aisha gets
well,
the inside woman product. And they get for kick will come on at that product that they can't take on a show host stage. And they are,
why
thank you very much, guys.
Welcome. Thank you very much, Madam Matilda, for that call. And
Matilda made a
like
about
as you say,
female hygiene products they will get. And Matilda, not keep
Yes.
demand them, because we also have man product there. We get product there for man them. These are bedroom hours. So one of them bikini when for keeping their ears closed. We also get man product them for longevity for man in the bedroom, for also for sustainability of a man in the bedroom. We get them product in the back. So not just the feminine hygiene product we get. We also get
we get
product
a lot
also
of
for women. Say that again.
If you know that,
No, Sissy may call it for the product the way the name.
yeah, we need them. We need them. Yeah. So thank you very much, Madam Matilda, for that input you make. We know say the SaaS creation na a product we universal product. I go say they take care of the skin. Whatever thing now way get a good health. It is for that one day. We don't come into this marriage business we be.
Mr. Cecil, can I say something? I feel to say, I think truly speaking, let we postpone the marriage talk for next week. Let we talk about share creation, because some things and the way Matilda don't bring come up really exciting. We need to speak about them. Because care when you in a relationship, you're in a marriage, or you're in a boyfriend relationship, boyfriend girlfriend relationship. This care for the whole, for yourself. It takes a lot. And we know when you're in a relationship, sometimes we will not be seen. They go up and down and come in and like then you way man goes to woman and sit where they pan this regiment, what. Now woman now can begin they come taking the money attention. But you don't know say not so magic that woman they do. Now walk that woman they walk my body. So you know what, Cecil? Not to talk about this today.
Yeah. Yes.
So
But
okay, so let's go back to the first that's for Canada. Matilda na Canada is so they ship to Matilda. Matilda they on a monthly regiment, so they ship to and directly to Canada. So we they ship all over the
Okay.
world. So let's
yeah,
answer
yeah.
that question
So,
for Canada. But
so
let's
you go
get
ship
back
to me in
to
London as well also,
they
Aisha?
ship to
You
London,
can
we
ship
ship
to me
all
in
over the world.
London?
We ship all over the world.
Fantastic.
We get
Okay.
them
Right.
memberships for monthly people them with a run you card, send
Yeah.
you products on a monthly basis, with a ship for everybody all over the
Yeah.
world. So that is not so issue. The products
Okay.
are available anywhere where you want. And once you they pay for your shipping, will ship and go to you. You know, so that
Why not?
relevant to the question. But a good
Oh yes, sure.
comment where a good point where Miss Janet say. We na salon now, we na America now about 6 o'clock in the evening. We na salon now about
Yeah.
10 o'clock, right?
Yeah,
Number 10
yeah,
o'clock na salon so. Okay, so that PM time zone.
yeah, yeah. 10
So they
o'clock.
say now all adults audience we get right now. And honestly, to
Yes.
be honest, me not think that any age day where you for you picking them onto yourself, onto your community about with sexual life, about with feminine hygiene, because they same picking and they need
Yes.
for learn from we. If we not teach them,
Yes.
who do they teach them? You not expect you picking for go out and get if a female picking forget vaginal odor, right? Things that they for help for
Mhm.
clean you. When
Yeah,
they will teach you
Yeah.
to have a cleaning step, processes then the way you can put in place so that you not go through the experience of vaginal odor. We not agree talk with a
Yes.
taboo now with community, and these things should not be
Mm-hmm.
a taboo. We for begin
yeah.
explain. I mean, we grow up and say that's enough for go up
Sexual
there, pass you,
education.
pass
Yeah,
you hand. Well, guess what? If you dey get odor, you get for begin find out say cleanliness dem dey in the market, all natural, wey you dey able clean yourself on a day-to-day basis for cut down that odor dey. Not so long we talk about that
yeah,
first.
Yes.
Then
yeah.
we dey detox
Yes.
we body. We don man, you know say thing dey for detox down yonder.
I no be know
Yeah.
until you tell me so.
Miss Janet, the first time I go conference wey I see am, I was dumbfounded.
Mm-hmm.
Na woman detox this o.
Eh? What's that?
If you throw dirty per you, you no go believe.
Eh?
So
Wow.
woman detox dey where you go able for detox your vagina. Also,
Okay, so
when
even
we
when you're
talk
not,
about
even Aisha, so even if you're not sexually active, you still need them?
oh, oh yes. Okay, then the good question I ask so. You eat good
Yeah.
food or you eat bad food or they still detox you inside, not so.
True.
So what's in the
Yes.
difference? Your body still they produce hormones them working stay na your
Okay.
feminine track
Yes.
with
Okay.
or without sex. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's
That
still there for
does.
detox.
Mm-hmm.
So that
Yes.
that is
Okay.
a simple inclusion, not so. And I want to touch on so we get things about what if it's on then they smoke weed, not so. What is sick then they smoke weed, not
Mm-hmm.
so. You
Yeah.
know say
Yeah.
woman
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
things and the way you sit on pa it a clean inside and that even for Monday.
Sure.
Wow. What a lesson.
Yeah, you-
Yeah, we get
This
it
is
all we
awesome.
get all in house. Now that Matilda made the talk. Okay, so come on from that then I
Yes.
know just to the last female products and then we can go down back to skincare because this is all part of your skin, right? So
Yes. That's
now
right.
yeah, yeah.
sometimes you don't married, you they girlfriend, boyfriend with somebody where you don't they sexually active with, that person a big in nature. Or sometimes you don't want picking. You want them don't come big. We get product that we
Mm-hmm.
tight in there for make them smaller. We understand what you talk
Wow.
without
Wow.
Yes. Oh yes.
Now, no
So like,
say sometimes
products and
chemical imbalance and
how
the
they use
all.
them.
Say that again.
It's how you apply them. The
How they
products where
use
they tighten.
them. Like,
I got one around me now, yeah.
I'm not sure we. Okay.
So
What
nice
does
one,
that
so
do?
wow.
it excites the vaginal walls them. But then
Okay.
I beg, I want to buy and I 5 day cancer. I not gonna use all 5 1 day. Now one at a time. You know, can if problem then I'm share any problem and show. No. So if I use them one at a time, because then no can go say this now trouble can come on. You say, now I wonder don't want me. Now me share any talk and no. They can 5 now one at a time for apply them and then give 4 to 12 hours before intercourse. So you go see the
Yes.
effect of them. So vaginal tightening, they go for contract the walls them for like tighten and for give it elasticity. So I mean, there's so much we
Very
can
good.
learn, but we not able to it. But if we learn things, then we go know. Even for Monday, okay. Now start for instance. Sometimes longevity, the end again. We get 2 minutes more than you understand what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get things there where they make that 2 minutes turn to 10 minutes. You know, we get things that they sell where they make the 2 minutes turn to 10 minutes. You understand them? Then we get things back
Yes.
for the man and for the woman where they make the process enjoyable for both parties.
Yes.
Okay.
Moreover, we women the way don't go through circumcision.
Yes.
You understand? So
Yes.
that stimulation that they know this. So we get things that when are all natural, where you just lubricate yourself with, where they stimulate the outcome. So that's a one-sided relationship, not two-sided bedroom relationship. And because say
Yes.
we don't communicate.
You look at this product here. This product here, I don't
If
for
we
be
don't,
agent. I don't for be agent for this company. I want be agent for this company. I want be
Sister,
agent
I've
for
also just some.
this.
I think for doing a tweet on here and again.
Where everybody the benefit. If you pick young polo, everybody man woman where the benefit. So me say if I go apply, I want be
Yes.
agent for this. I want be agent. What you for do?
well,
That's a behind the scene now. And a behind the scene conversation, I let's talk
the
about
product then
Yeah.
clinically evidence-based. Yes, now. I wish answer this call. I wish I will take this call on a phone so that I will show now the license they're putting at the wall. Because that is very, very
Okay.
important. When they ask
Please.
we clinically evidence-based, of course we are. First
Yes.
of all, let me break down something small to we audience. Shas creation now certified manufacturer on Amazon. You know how big that they be for small salon company for we under. What's in that they mean? We are manufacturer. They don't check with background over. I failed that exam 5-6 times before they finally give me the approval. For that, there's Amazon I'm certified manufacturer. Okay. So
Yes.
this not so. Yes, we begin with the corner with if you I wish I may for answer this. Next time I will do on my phone. So around so I will see evidence based because another this person asks for. You want no evidence based. Of course, yeah. Also, now social media age really not so. Me
Yes.
now a success story. I don't brag, but I try for show you. You say if I want you evidence, clinical evidence based. Me now I'm manufacturer in Montgomery County in Maryland. I'm also Salone man. We're proud for no say. Me now also a Montgomery County manufacturer success story. So when I can find the article there online, this is a Googleable company, we're a reputable company, we don't start today. Because I know say now me what first start now when I first account to me salon people there. But when I begin come when I shoot me with all kinds of gun there, now retreat. Waiting bring me come back now on a spotlight. Now the award I win a couple of weeks ago. And people they say you need to come back to we need you. But what begin all man they ask me, well, what you license? And it ain't process. When you this, it ain't process. We'll do my research. Thank you. So I'm Googleable, I'm researchable. You can go find article the way the county don't write on me behalf. Not on me write on, I didn't write and they put them out. Okay. So you can go find that. You can also love it. Social media, don't care we go on a platform that you able go find before and after picture there and see the people that will tag me before me share that picture there. So you can call and directly ask them. We're not so 5.1. Yes, we are Googleable. We are 4.8 rating, 5-star rating. I cannot talk anymore. You can go to the website. You go any side you want to go to your research because I believe say if you research, then you get more confidence into the company, right? I don't know if you miss one from the clients that we come on. We can talk about say Indo they use my product for 4 years. 4 years not up to the business though. Now 4 years, Dandy. Now 365 days inside 1 year. For that person still there with you, that's alone for to convince you. But if you still want forget more into convincing, then you better forgo are they TikTok, are they how they call the place? Oh my god, Instagram, again your websites, everything what they tell you, that's where they go find your own research, and please are the beg una for go do the research, because when you do the research, then you go be a more educative consumer, and then they go lead you to the right people and follow you go connect with. If you not do that, then you not do your own due diligence, which I they advise you for doing due diligence. Go do your own research. I wish I'm before was shown around, but it is what it is. Mr. Mangra, hold on a second. Let's talk about
No,
something.
you can see them. No,
Very,
Aisha.
very
No,
much.
I want to
Aisha, you can send them to Mr. Send them to
no,
Mr. Kagbo in link.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on one second. Mr. B,
Yeah. Today,
can you
today
please
we
give
don't
me
learn a lot.
the trademark and patent on the wall?
Yes, today we don't learn a lot. We know some of them things, yeah, they hide. We know they know aware about them things they are, especially in the area of the man and woman. How they able, some people like you go and say na motor man garage. You know, say they carbonize system. This is the carbonize. If you want for carbonize the system, now for kind of creation, they carbonize your system and make a set fine and you correct it. I'm happy for we fight with sister Naya today.
Right, so are they able to see?
Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
go to ambience. Okay.
So if you
My
see
eyes
this
are not
paper online,
working.
it's showing a certified manufacturer. This is the United States
Yeah.
of America. Oh. That's
Yes.
certificate what take me long forget. Sealed in at the bottom. You see how truly sealed there, not so?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
Aisha, you get link with Mr. Kagbo. If I stand and go to Mr. Kagbo in link, and then Mr. Kagbo will put her up on the screen if you wanted. You can just snap it and send it to
Oh,
WhatsApp.
I know. That's I go look for na me. I didn't call it in. That's I go look for na me. I said we only copy this time. I want to put all the
If you see
the reason I go put them because I in a predominantly white neighborhood. Me na
Yes.
African man. One, number
Yes.
two, I dey wear hijab. So when we
Yes.
enter first, the first people they will call a license they want see. So we enter
Of course.
this business here. So every license in the world because I don't only think twice about them.
Yes.
That's how they work for. We work with you. License all the esthetician them. We're a specialist in skincare, including my own. All the licenses in the world. Every license I put up on the wall. Why? I want
Okay.
you to feel confident. Say you're
Of
in
course.
good hands.
Yes.
Because that confidence and they lead to people and for do that. And I want you also know me na a Sierra Leonean. I want you know that day. Say me na Sierra Leonean. I can think but one lady where they make shea butter we come a bump. I don't know if you know that they talk about. I don't want to call in company name. I they follow that lady. I'm so proud who are saying anything right person at the media. I can rush for go make comments. Why? Because we don't support our own. So I can want to say myself na Sierra Leonean and I'm so proud. So proud. Me hear that's what they tell us so. For no saying another Sierra Leone that done day. We don't branch into the $1 million market of skincare.
Yes.
A company makes $7.2 million last year.
Oh wow.
And I'm from Bond. You know, I don't think so. We didn't run for go patronize the Chinese people business. We didn't run for go patronize. I hate for saying my Nigerian sisters no hard feelings. But we didn't run for go buy Nigerian cream them. We didn't run for go buy Abidjan. We didn't run for go other side them. We don't even know the chemical components of them cream here. Not so. But let's come out and say, now this I don't make, now this I can do. We they run, we not the supporter, we they turn the other way. Before that's why we put one post on Facebook, they only can put a negative comments under. And I'm one bridge to his conversation, I'm being conversation. I can one tell you say, me lawyer and a salon person, me business lawyer and a salon person. I go out of my way for make sure I one. Me lawyer for me business as a salon person. Mr. Ture, let me go to you right now. Mr. Alpha Ture, I want to let you know say I love you. Kanu, Mr. Alpha Kanu, I love you. Because I want to let you know say I go out of my way for vend one who say a salon person. When I begin this business, we may need a medical director of African Agro Center. The medical director now will get na salon person. I go out of my way for reach out to them. Why? Because I'm so proud of my small salon. I'm so proud of
Mm-hmm.
them. And I'm so proud for not say me supporters them. I dey tell una this, not to joke, I dey talk about it. Me supporters them. 60% is black Americans. 30%
Right.
is white people. 10% are Sierra Leoneans. Isn't that sad?
Wow. So sad. So
The
sad.
day we do that statistics say, so where I will call me, I said, what's the less of me? But I do the award, I push them out to my community for votes because I mean once they didn't know say I didn't they missed still. So say don't forget say I didn't miss because not until that begin this. Now 2016 will begin. So I do the award and push na my community, me supporting community. So to me Salone community because I don't know if they vote for me. But the one never push to na my community at large, me Shas Creation family. The one that they buy the product, who them believe in the product. When they there with me from day one, what began at us, now one small cupboard. Before we don't come into 6,000 square footage out there right now. In the
Wow.
prime location of Maryland. So I know they do this because I want the publicity. I want to know say I didn't wanna miss me now una sister, me now una family member. We share the same passion for we country. Yes, I don't try for margin to Sierra Leone market twice, but I can guarantee you say 2023, I must be a household in Salone because I they go push the product because product and they for crow, for lagba, for facing cloth, for even
Hey,
rash. Under
I tell
2
you.
million alone. So why we not get a day where people in the came before go Gambia? The first day when lady go me a chain na Gambia, it came in name go Gambia. I see that cry. Somebody
Wow.
can buy $1,000 of my products. It can't go Gambia. Me not Sierra Leone. I get people that they sell for me now. When they sell me, when they branch me products out, even at the Caribbeans. Why not my own? So now my question, Andy. So we look at everything else and decide say when we run for go buy African food, Salone people then get African food place. You know, say me I dey go all the way online and even order from there because me dollar they go towards somebody because if you spend that money there, it must spend small na Salone. But if I go buy to other person, that money in your own community, I need to circulate. I like.
Well, now that make you know, Aisha, we got to create the atmosphere. Also, we dey encourage with people and Sierra Leoneans them to patronize and company them. Because that's how their other company they have their own business and they go. Because then people they go to them, you know. But look what we don't have you so now. You know, we will talk about this them products
You
here
know,
so.
one thing we and Jaja talk about, we the travel see we Sierra Leonean, we not let we say believe. We need it care for push we say. You know,
Mhm.
one thing we all say we come on our country, na come out in a salon, una go outside. Now the best time that they find for make una embrace each other. And the best
Yes.
time that they find for una come together, una help each other.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
even to they see plenty business and the way they fall like because of plenty industry and they like the music industry or whatsoever. You know, people they come out and save no more just for nothing, for no reason. You know, look the way how you deal with people. When you want lawyer, you choose first somebody. You know, Islam, the Quran itself it say una will believe, it's make una save first, then make you save your family members from hellfire. You know, so like if you dey travel, that don't indicate say charity begins at home. If you dey do good first to yourself, then from then think for you people wey around you. If we not help we sef, how you feel say we go able go? Just like what you talk, so we help Sierra Leone and Yanda, that money wey they get, who side they come back? Now don't Salone back they come. Himself gets one
Yeah.
or two, three people way to survive through you understand? But like this product way you dey try for advert so by holding power we go see ourselves go able see for get the sample of first. They can be say Madam Janet, you know with me, forget the
Yes,
sample
I'm
of
right.
I would love to. I would love to. I'll be honored. I'll be honored. I will be so highly honored for sending to you. As you able become me and I saw at the work I'm a workaholic. But if you tell me somebody they say I can guarantee say I will mail them for each to you because I feel say it's about time we get that. But I want to answer somebody comment what I just read. Mr. Kunku, I hope I say your name correctly. Mr. Kunku, I mean, say I wasn't for 1 minute think you were belittling or be bringing down my products. I would never think that. You know why? I have worked too hard to get here, my love. I've worked so hard to get here that they can't issue and they not they fade me anymore. But at the same time, I want proof to you, say what they tell you verbally. I get evidence of, and I make I show you the registration. Trust me, I know no hard feelings. I want to know Dandy, yeah. I want to know that no hard feelings toward Dandy. I don't go there to this too long, Papa. In the first few years, I've cried myself to sleep. I don't do that anymore. It's a dust off my shoulder. I'm not even worried about Andy because I know who's I don't come and how far I don't go. And the journey be me not long. The journey in front of me, by the grace of God, God not bring me this far for lack of fail. Because anybody will get business, they will get business, they are really empower quick. In the first 2 years of business, if you make a say Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin, we make a number 5, like we just don't do my number 5. So no say now the statistics say your chances for failure 20%. 20%, yes. The statistics for fail the first 2 years now 80%. 80%. So I don't make them through 2 years. I don't make them through 5 years. It's January pass. So January 2023, they make me 6 years in business. And I can almost guarantee you, say by that time, there will be $1 million business. By the grace of God. Not about me own grow business. So that don't mean so get in a bank, but we don't grow some in sales. By the grace of God. Through the websites, through the auxiliaries, them, and through the medical spa we'll get. Now me go down there for let me say, we don't accomplish that. Me a poor Sierra Leonean, but don't accomplish that. So then they put we the Sierra Leoneans there because when you go for apply for business license, the first way they say country of origin. And they always put on the Sierra Leone. Yes. Because I want them statistics matter. I wonder the statistics matter. That is so important to me. When I go place, they give me a award. The first thing I talk, they always measure a small business owner like me from Sierra Leone. So me what they resonate. That's Sierra Leone. I know they forget to say come out. If you don't know say they go, not forget to say come out. So I know they forget. And I love each and every one of them. And I go like for everybody where they in business. I mean, don't start a program. I think so for start them again a few years ago. I mean, they teach people that for be an entrepreneur, how to succeed for being an entrepreneur. I will start again on my channel by the grace of God before 2023 they begin because we all get something we're passionate about. And also we don't go off subject, but we all get something we're passionate about.
No. Passionate about something. Yeah, we're still on that.
You know how many of una they una nurses? How many of una they una doctors? Why don't they come together and open up on our own clinic? Why don't they come together and open up in an agency? And it's about all man go opinion separate. Talk about we come together. We come together and say, okay, this is for the betterment of we all, not for just me. You know, and a lot of people can come to me and say, I want to partner with you. In what way you want to partner with me? You know, if now something where you make your own skincare, make me own, I don't mind for bringing me because I believe, say, if we come together, we are more powerful in numbers. You know, we just for work for somebody, sweet over because that check guarantee. But when they work for yourself, you give up 9 to 5, so 4 a.m. to midnight. But at the end of the day, the reward is really immaculate. And the reward is the peace of mind where you get with that reward. So I just encourage you now, if you get something you're passionate about, please, don't let anybody stop you. Go full speed. Where God don't endorse you, trust me, no human being not stop you. Yeah, that's just one of the comments for all entrepreneurs out there. I mean, just need for put down the out. So long get back to the topic. So I mean, want to say something for in reference to the divorce. I really want to say something. It didn't have me chest and for pull up. So in reference to divorce, I believe say marriage is a lifetime commitment. I also believe say marriage not a union. I almost believe in equality, compassion for their marriage, empathy for their marriage, and understanding for their marriage. I believe in all the goals of the circle because we make a wedding banner circle. I believe in that sacred union of marriage. But at the same time, I also get a strong belief say, if you're not a woke, if things that don't come into play, where your morals, your state of mind, your mental health, your physical health,
Yes.
your emotional health, they at play, then if not divorce now your solution, please, my sister, my brother, go on. Because those things make up you. You don't want to lose you. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose you and we. So I'm not saying divorce not to say one go, but something you don't get no other choice. You need a fresh start.
No other option.
Nobody, yes, if your option are there, you get forget out. 17 years I married for me first marriage. 3 beginning. 17 years. I tried to in every way. Why? Because the stigma then our community say, oh, my second marriage, Dandy. A man don't left her. They don't know what's happening. No. What about you don't left you?
Yeah.
You understand? What if I don't work out of the relationship? But it no matter. What's going to bring you peace of mind, mental health, and sanity. Sanity very important. So, and not then thing then now you get for consider before you say, okay, I don't try. And before you do that, they find back for mediation. So I'm taking a mediation, they work. When I get people in the shame pan, we're going to change person in mind. So we get for try all the options. But if everything else fails, my sister and I divorce and they bring you peace of mind, please go ahead and enjoy yourself and start over. Never too late for start over. Never too late. Not sit on a relationship where physically, mentally, and emotionally abused on a day-to-day basis, where you lose yourself in that marriage day, and not important. Marriage is not that important. Honestly.
Yeah, but Aisha, the difficulty where we get, now we based on the African setting, we call to, for women in Sierra Leone specifically, you find out say they're not gonna just grab no more say, we all what you don't outline so. Even when there's domestic violence, they will say, hey, well, I go on they married for the picking them, or I don't want society for stigmatize me, or this and that. They make all the excuses to remain in that toxic marriage. I don't know whether now because we get a patriarchal system, now in the support this kind of behavior. We're not making a weary woman then. We sister in Sierra Leone, not so within the diaspora. We know how to run quick. Don't they within the diaspora? They are stuck in a way, in many ways than one. You abilities Cecil to the one say before you divorce, look at your financial setting. If you go able to feed yourself, you're gonna wake up like you marry those.
That is true. We're talking about very right for Dandy. My sister is so right for Dandy because you know why? Some of them people are there in the marriage because they don't get no source of income.
Yes.
Let's start with that first, right? They're not getting no source of income. Maybe they're not educated, right?
Yes.
Right? Because if you educate, you go find job, not so.
Yeah.
But if you're not educated, you don't get job, you don't get outside the next money they come on, outside they won't go. You get for beer.
That's
so that beer process, like I tell you what somebody tell me a few years ago when I psychologist. It said when you don't think you don't think your situation, say, okay, this is not a work again. In that process, they start for begin put plan B together. Are they big enough? Plan B. If not small hand so much, you make ginger beer, you tie, they sell. They keep small, the money is small. Find something for do we go empower yourself. Because when you're ready for that, you go want to make sure they get into money. You go and make sure they get on side where you go, where you will sustain yourself financially, physically, emotionally, right? So if you know say you get to exit, find the exit plan. Not just grab no, you take you want to say they go. Because who say you get for go? So take you take parents away and then they go rescue, then they don't put you back to the same fire, say go back.
Yes, definitely.
So they go to now the problem day. And some women them back, especially now, some women because of they don't born with demand, they don't born 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then they take and say they don't get stretch marks, the age they go, Usman they go pick them up in that condition day. So they don't mind for day in that situation day forever. You understand? And you're not correct, you're not tell well. Then they come, they say that man they go against with you. Even if you not make for go. They say the man go left now, they will say run away. We don't see that situation in the way man the left woman at us, then find a way out. So you don't see So we get comments them. We did at the screen. We say domestic violence is not only afflicted on women. So men also experiencing domestic violence from their spouse. men are ashamed of reporting their domestic violence. Exactly. You know, plenty people in the way they suffer inside marriage. You know, Madam Janet, the
Yes.
Islamic community, they call like me inside Islamic community na Salone. We presently we try for get marriage
Can you hear me?
counseling. Yes,
Yes,
hello.
we can hear you.
They get me now.
You? Okay. I know you guys what you say because there was a call that we interrupt what you may say. So I know you. Can you repeat what you just said? Sorry.
Yeah. I just
You
want to
almost
comment on that what you in the comments. I want just summary of what you say. So like I say, like me now, I'm fortunate for day in the Islamic community as Salone we plenty Islamic activities them we can engage in them. So like for now we try for get Islamic marriage counseling center where for now we get to WhatsApp, they will get up to 14 groups them. Imagine people and where they come in, they give them problems them. The way how married don't turn crisis that this country are, you know, funny. Not only woman they suffer for marriage. The man the way they suffer, the man the way they suffer, we get man the way they complain, they call, they send message to me, say me wife Alekam, say Alekam. But this woman yeah,
Come back.
you not say you went for the bamboo, but because of Ilekam, because of something that the woman now they provide or now they help you na house, you know what for left farm. You understand? Just like waiting Matisha be talk this now. You know, fair way let you empower yourself. People and they because of love, they don't deeply go into where they themselves they hinder themselves. Because of the likeness we get for your partner, because of the way you let your wife, you know what left and let it go. Like what is some situation and it is better for make a divorce than you did in that slavery.
Exactly.
People and they will call every day, they lay their wife and complain. You don't talk, say you don't tire. You don't talk, say you don't tire. You don't let complain. All man, you have to listen to the family. You need to even listen any of your family member. If they do what he supposed, what he want for do, for please himself. If they go, I got a friend where he show me message the way he gets from in web in phone. A shout. This woman here go born, but like now operation. He don't do for some months now. Till he don't get the icon and the man no say an operation where he do it. He go do, but like the man till to where he don't pull it picking Bobby. The man not the request for any sex. The this woman here, if they deprive him man a house, then if they go do on other side. Imagine. You know, who's kind wickedness that one day. The man, anytime the man requests, they say, say this operation here, then say this or that. But all the evidence is in there. That man, that brother, they show me a see him. You see? So people are so wicked, not only women they suffer by relationship. Man and they where they suffer plenty inside relationship. So Madam Janet, I don't know what you yet for say towards that one day.
Just to come in because I've been getting for log out, I've been get problem with me phone.
Okay, we get okay. So like we get again another comment who says some women abuse their husbands, then play the victim's role. Exactly. See, our African brothers hardly speak out like women do. That is why so many of our men are dying young out of frustration and depression caused by their wives. So what do you want get for say for this comment here? How some man themselves we get a caller on the line. Yes, caller, your name outside the call from. Caller, you get me, your name outside the call from. Okay, if they get so like Madam Janet, I hope you get the message, eh? The comments.
Yes, I know you now, yes.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, hello?
Yeah?
Yeah, your name outside the call from.
Yeah, me Almami, I call from Pennsylvania.
Okay. Yeah, what my comments, what my contribution to the topic?
Well, I think this is a very sensitive and sacred topic with a discourse, fine for the discourse then topic here. But what you may want to say, divorce now a very difficult decision for make Because when you're in marriage, you don't born picking them. Sometimes the first way they think of for do the divorce is the most easy thing. Where you have to think about the future of you picking them. The reason why I make us say this, I just imagine if if we parents them been divorced, how will we forget education? Probably not for day, also we did so today. So as we make them broad conversations here, we also for they put emphasis and we mama them, we daddy them. Say before you take that kind of decision here, look what thing for be the future of you picking them. Should I trade off, walk off this marriage? The picking them will get a very maybe bad future tomorrow. There will be nobody to enforce their education. There will be nobody to look after them. You have to take take that into consideration, all the features then they before you make a decision of walking out of marriage. One of the big problems we face today is simply, especially this new generation, where I think some of them at the studio, we all they of the same generation, is that we're not married because we really want for married. We either be married because we want the title say we don't marry. But the domestic violence issue is very serious. I think somebody talk about counseling. I think law they put more emphasis on counseling before marriage. So if people are counseled before they get married, I think it will work out. They will know exactly who that they want and why they did it. But I'm telling you, a lot of kids are today walking in the streets of Freetown simply because their parents let them be divorced. There was nobody to look after them. Today their future is completely zero. Now that contribution, the number one make.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Almami, for that contribution. You know, one of the things that we talk about, we say, you know, people that can get into marriage where they don't even know why they married. You know, it's very much important. Like what I can say, like me, I can make reference on me on the first marriage here now, so because I did with this person here, I said only for some time now, you know, I'm married and because of so, and which is not the correct reason that one day. Religion them, then get the reason why they married. Custom, we get the reason or we condition the way we give to some people who they married to. You understand? You know they married because of we say me party they all married, you say for married. You know married because of you say me all man no born, me no born it. You know married, you know funny things no more. Not think of that one day. You go for think, you go for plan yourself first now one. You go for think for offend the woman where they married, and you go for ensure say that woman where they married to or that man where they married to. Now you pick them papa or now you pick them mama you get for consider that one day. This person what they can born for, you able to take care of me, you able to give me picking them good upbringing. Get for the think of that day. Now somebody where God fearing, now somebody where respects the opposite sex. So you get for think of all that one day. That is why you say people they married because of you know colloquial reason. And that's what I go say. Colloquial reason. So Madam Janet, I don't know what you got to say about that one day.
You know, just know where the caller we call this Almami say, a counseling before marriage. You know, that's not a part of it's not part of our culture. I don't know whose culture than the way then they bring the man, then bring the woman, then begin talk to them say, oh, marriage and this. Now the day when they married, first of all, if you're a married person, if we talk about the customary marriage, you marry somebody where you not even love, somebody where all pass you, when are you people they want, you know. So you go into that kind of marriage, then they say the only counseling when they give, they'll tell you say anything happy for beer, you know. So women there in Africa, even at this moment we talk so, don't know where they marry in a church there, where they go marry in a master seat because of financial constraints. We got to be very clear. So women are trapped. You see? So while we talk about divorce, we are saying those things because we are out here. It's easier for us, you know, for say domestic violence at this person, even they beat me and this and that, blah blah blah.
I not cut you. The customer you married self, you know say where you go married, you relative they can talk say like how this man you don't accept when say they give so they eat how we not able to return more, you don't try the trick there.
No, but that's why the danger is. That's why the danger is.
Yeah,
Mr. Cecil, what's what the danger is? Because
there's
waiting
no
though, they don't tie you life to money, and this is wrong. I think
yeah,
again, the way you bring up, so I think what is wrong in our customary setting is that this money when they can give you, now they you lifetime. So whether they maltreat you, whether they disgrace you, whether they harass you, it doesn't matter. Waiting though, then we don't can pay for you. And why is some if to say Africa bad?
yeah.
When I look at
It's
the
like
Indian setting, when I look at the Indian setting, I find out say Africa will better. Oh. Eh? In the Indian setting, which you see under what they do watch their then documentary. You first of all, now woman they pay for man married them. Now woman they pay dowry in the Indian setting. So when you look at the African setting, you go say, Baba, it's like say we better small. Oh. At the end of it all, what thing they frighten me is that I get woman in now on WhatsApp groups them, making lie to me. How they man they beat them, how they man they throw them out when they get young girl, when they bring Canada the house, nobody know they protect them. It is that aspect that frightens me to death. Because for no cinema you didn't host, you're not protected. A man we don't born for 5 picking, we just come, bring young girl inside yours, then they maltreat you inside yours. It's like you don't sweat, like you don't go old, you know. So for me, sister, that is that bit because they frown at divorce, or what thing they do now, because I see say one lawyer at Freetown, Joko Smart, they introduce one law. If you want for divorce US, you dey go now na the way Christian in the divorce, just for protect the woman then. Because the man they waiting them to do was you don't born for 5 picking, then they can't go in and then bring young girl come. You came with nothing, you live with nothing. And then you left your picking them behind for let somebody come on and skit come and you picking them. How is that fair? That is so unfair. Aisha, what do you want to add to this?
What I say, I'm glad for you say somebody this can for try for put some kind of a program or process in place for protect the woman them. And also Abakutin anyway they went wrong now with marriage community. For instance, I'm a Muslim. They believe in the sunnah say if me married, I don't get no rights to me family and property. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As a woman, so that you might not get for provide for you. But what's in if that man did the provision not enough that maybe that asset when my papa left me, granny left me, uncle left, it go able benefits me, not just the brother them. Does that make sense? So I think there's some things and there with the 21st century and the way they civilized. I think so for try for change and put processes in place. If the man one left the woman one left the man, then for fair way for split whatever assets they get. So the woman self go able to take care of himself. The man self go able to have small on his own. Not for just abandon the person after all the years where you don't dedicate in time and service to you, because it gives service to you, because sexual service, physical service, emotional service, and of course we you then they cook that human. Most the 90% is a woman that we environment will come on. Not so. So now service that housewife, like provider, like caretaker. It don't give a lot for your own life for you and you bikini. So nothing say for just go ahead and just left him without you not think about the betterment for him and in bikini. I mean, in a situation where we don't find ourselves now with culture, where things say we for try for bring more awareness to and try for see if maybe because we are awareness, we system go begin change. Maybe they go put laws them in place for protect both, not just the woman, because I'm thinking when the man walk out of the marriage, but don't put so much investment. Maybe send the woman to school. Now the woman don't graduate. And then the breadwinner. The man don't sacrifice in your life for that woman. Does that make sense? So the need for put laws and for protect spouse on different levels them. I don't say this go start conversation all around our community for all we gather around and rally around and things there, because these are important issues in our community, and we for begin to talk about them and open forums them and mediation for begin to talk about it. And then no be sabu all we life. Now me own 2 cents.
Exactly.
Yeah, you are so right about it. Well, the law what they talk about, this lawyer, I don't retire now, Joko Smart. If I study the customary law, and say the customary law, it contrary to it conflict with the other laws them, So statutory law, So it look and say, let me put this little rule into place. I think at 2007, now they introduce some where if you married customary marriage, you for gonna registry, you go register your marriage day. Which in that mean? Yes, that mean to say even when the man decide for left you, oh boy, always we don't get that ready when I took Sheba. Which to me is great. I love that.
No, well, actually,
But I
and
feel
now, not to say,
yes.
and the indie from that registry. Now, all married, customary married, no, religious married, no, if they get certificates, where they register, government for no, but
Well,
they
not the
married.
thing so. Yeah, now because of that mandate in law where it passed through parliament. Yeah.
Not like that registry, where they involve or whosoever.
No.
That
No.
then they follow the if Islamic married, you married. Now the
Yeah.
way of how Islam they operate, that's the way they operate. The only thing they guide the woman they decide it. Now apart from married, if you don't date somebody for 5 years,
yes.
then you want left and school. If you get all proof saying that I don't date for 5 years, you compensate them for them up.
Yes.
Now
Because now you come on wife. Because the person not become you come on wife.
I want interrupting for 2 minutes. Me alarm they go off and let the police come. When I give me 10 minutes break, I beg you. And if I go and just alarm me. I don't put text and chat.
Yeah.
Me for 10 minutes and mute me for 10 minutes. And can't wait back. Now go answer to that alarm.
Yeah, thank you. Like I will say, the law, if you don't marry somebody, now they not us. Then you the work. That woman know the work. When I don't build house, when I don't do some investments, then when you come back, he talks about money. The money not they do. The law they look at that way day. The law they say that woman that same way if you be the builder house. They come with the woman say, "Bo, madam, today I get for go buy 10 bags cement so today look be not cook." Now the woman contribution that one.
Yes.
Because of that house. Now in contribution that one day. You understand? But that woman they get for make you buy what I send on the site. It's not the human contribution. That the private the private holiday come. They say no, make you not celebrate this holiday. Let's just go put up for this
property. But they also review.
Yes. So indirectly, the human say they contribute for the development in the. You understand? So like so if you don't need somebody for some time, if you clean up. They clean up that amount. You know, so you don't go just get one, they left by use them, you don't pound that with it. Yeah.
Yes. So we're glad for that way that loaded on when they introduce that loading at the system. That is very, very good. But the other side again, some of the women the within the rural areas I don't think say they benefit from this law. Because they don't know bottom. You know? What do you think?
Yeah. Well, actually, they know because that's way widely spread. Like I can get this. I get me from where they share a root tile. I don't know, but that make a just make reference to waiting they tell me. They say when they go under because they are different tribe they might go say. When they go under, they always they get issue with the woman they really did. The woman more let una don day for 1 month. You don't done. They fair way eng by case where even if you work, then they go collect the money every month na police station. They say they need for one day. Exactly.
So the woman said they exploit the situation.
Yeah. So you don't see that's why they take advantage of that situation there. Where for be so. And make we go for look at on both sides. Demand them
anyway,
get
still it look like say we don't pass with bedtime. We don't exhaust with 2 hours on the program. I think to say we go for try for round up now.
Yeah, well, no problem. Since Auntie Aisha not there, I don't know. You get anything for say? Let me close the program for today.
Well, what I want to say is that maybe we'll get a part 2 of this program. We'll bring Aisha come back for we'll talk more on air. Then products and ways we will not get chance for discuss today. It will show people them the kind thing then way they do for personal hygiene for man and woman, and how for manage we self yanda. so we can come next week with Aisha again, and then talk about this. Today we don't discuss customary marriage. The next time we can talk about the Christian marriage or the Mohammedan marriage. We could do them one after the other to let people understand. Hey, are you back?
I'm back. I have to shut my alarm off.
Okay, yeah. So we don't go past the hour for a program. The program is coming to an end now. But what I want to say, Aisha, we would like to have a part 2. Next week you will come back to show us objects where say go up we for strengthening the marriage. People in their way so they get small difficulty in the bedroom department. You can't teach you can't show them objects and we're not going for shame. We go don't put them out there. People understand say we get this kind of session on a cam. Now for can learn, this and that. So again, I want to say, Aisha, thank you very much for being here.
You're welcome.
It was me. I learned plenty things today. Like I said, as this program they done, are they on the phone with you? Mr. One start me own process because now all are they also. I don't want to make I can't look like granny too much. Mr. Let me say glow a little bit.
By the grace of God, honestly, it was such a pleasure to be here. I really enjoyed the conversation with you now too. The audience at large, I want to thank you very much for watching. I'm glad you want to invite me. I really, really, it's an honor. So I would love to come back, of course, anytime.
Thank you so very much. So, Mr. Cecil, I'll say to you, well, now you are the master. Now you are the master for this program. I'm just going to say again, for me, thank you very much for having me as a co-host, and then thank you, Aisha, for brightening this program today. So, Mr. Cecil, I say thank you, and Mr. Cecil, I enjoyed the program. I learned a lot, and this is the essence of the program. Yeah, for we come, learn something new. So, I want to say thank you for having me. I will be back here next week if you would have me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam Aisha, Madam Janet, for we unable to join me for this program. Yeah. And before we get the close of this program, as I tell you, thank you. I want to tell the technical team again, plenty thank you. We give you the opportunity, and we want to tell the callers them plenty thank you. This now a program, this now Salone Man business. Let me come together for let me collaborate for let me promote yourself. This now voice of Salone Television and our Salone Television. Let me promote them, let me share the contents them, and let me ensure say whenever they come on, let we do what we supposed to do. We call, we comment, that all they make we say they go small. Whosoever they invite inside the program, they get anything for promote. Let me all come together and promote them. By this way, we will build my salon. So I want to tell the management, plenty thank you. We them allow we for let me do this program today. We hope say what we don't discuss here go benefit people them. You it benefits. Don't forget for share and to somebody again. You know that this year go help. Until we see again next week. Me, we are the host of this program today. Me now Mohammed Cecil Kamara. I will say bye until we see again next week. Thank you very much.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.